Three-star linebacker Tyree Bankston comes from Memphis, Tennessee, and despite quite a bit of interest from MTSU and the Memphis Tigers, he decided to take a leap of faith and sign on with Marshall. Being a run support linebacker and an impact development, his potential does cap out quite early into his college career. Despite that, we've still managed to get him numerous NIL opportunities for hair care products, and he's sure to be in many commercials for great hair in the years to come. Today, he competes in the semifinals of the College Football Playoffs against Clemson. Alright folks, welcome back to the Marshall Football Revamped Dynasty. Today we got Clemson. Back in the day, I want to say it was 1999, we beat them. Much different era. I was like 3 years old, shitting my pants and just being a useless member of society.
Could be a fake. Low snap. Kick is up. It's wide. No good. And Marshall has won this one. Yes, sir.
Quarterback Christopher Vizina got a ton of abilities. Looks like his dad drives a really fancy car, got that slicked back hair. You can tell they're either in finance, his dad's a lawyer, some kind of scummy behavior if I had to guess. But he's got 95 change of direction. He's mobile, he's dangerous. Their receivers, all better than our corners. All faster, 97 speed. Wesco could be a problem, but so could this Hannafin guy. 95 speed. We don't match up well at any position. Every position pretty much they outgun us. Middle linebacker's a goat. Sammy Brown, 92 overall. Aftershock and Hammer platinumed. And basically we have no advantage in the receiving game. Their cornerbacks are 98 speed, 99 XL, 99 Jalen Mbakwe. I don't know how to freaking use the English language, but they're all just great. If you guys remember last episode, we kind of flooded UAB, and this could actually be the exact opposite with their methed out Tiger. You know, he's on the side of the road asking you for a couple dollars, but the thing about it is, our speed detriment is so rough that it scares me. And that's what kills on this game. It killed on the old college football games. Speed absolutely is going to be the difference maker. So we're going to have to rely on some bounces going our way, some luck, some just freak moments to kind of get. And we have to take advantage of every bad play they make. And if we don't, it could be a really long day.
Is how well you defend first down.
Good catch by Larry.
Back to throw. It's Sellers.
Having struggles here. Lenoris, oh god. There was a guy laying on the ground. That play was a complete clusterfuck. As you can see, I was trying to escape the pocket. We run into our own running back, and he just keeps going to the side here. There's a guy, Trace Callaway's got their guy on the ground, and then we just fall. Like, we are just so unbalanced right now. That was a rough play. Now, unfortunately for us on the defensive side of the ball, we're going to have to stick to zone coverage pretty much all game. If we man these guys up, it's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day regardless because he just hit a huge pop on that one. It's going to take off, and Al Robinson out of the defensive tackle spot doesn't let him get going. That should have been an interception, but we're just letting the ball hit off of our helmets. Being completely unaware, we get him to a 3rd and 9. I'm going to try to man him up here, have our safeties back, maybe try to do something with Toppins. I think I got to guard the running back, but they're just going to hit it. Oh my goodness, that was filthy. That's going to end up being a touchdown. See, that's the kind of stuff right there that is going to be to our detriment. A simple curl route, we get the tackle there. You know, we're not in a great spot, but he just slides right by him. And not looking good. Tony Brewer trying to single-handedly save this team. Don't know what the hell that was. Vaughn Blue, their safety over-pursued it. Great block. Tony Brewer, first down. Gonna get it to Carlos. Trying to get a first down there, fighting with all his might. Larry Funk cannot hold on. Sizar, 4th and 1, field goal. We're not going to beat this team with field goals. Tony Brewer gets the job done. Sick spin move, almost into the end zone off of that one. And Tony Brewer is going to bully those guys, offensive line. That drive was absolutely phenomenal. Can't ask for much more. Tony Brewer is at the Tennessee transfer, and he pretty much carried us that drive. Offensive line, got to give a shout out to the hamburger helper specialist too.
First play of the drive, looking to throw the football.
We got great coverage. Don't know what's going on here, but we do not got anybody going after the quarterback, and he's going to do that kind of stuff. We had great coverage downfield. Good tackle. Chris Holmes pushes him back. Again, I'm sticking with zone coverage. We're just going to try to do the best we can because I don't want to get bullied. I was almost there for the interception, but I just was getting my shit pushed in.
Out of the shotgun, you'll hand it off.
Oh, that was absolute filth. This guy's got so much speed. They're just, all their players are 5-star goats. You know, we're playing with a lot of 3-star guys with heart, few 4-star guys. It's just, you can see the talent level discrepancy, but I mean, we got some scrappy guys on our team, do not get me wrong at all, but you can just see it in the athleticism. I'm trying to help out in coverage. It's going to be an interception. User lurk, Tyree Bankston. You tried it. I baited him into that throw, and I'm thrilled. Going to get it to Smith Yates. He broke off of his cornerback pretty successfully. Tony Brewer again, just carrying this team right now. Lenora Sellers, great pocket movement. You do not want to get hit by these guys. Another fantastic carry. Von Blue, I mean, our offensive line is starting to sizzle up. God, their middle linebacker is so good. Mwamba, out of the tight end spot, has more speed than their middle linebacker. Those platinum abilities, shove them up your ass, buddy. Just because you are a great run support linebacker does not mean you can match up with my 95 speed Xavier Mwamba. So I'm tired of hearing it. I'm tired of that guy thinking he's God's gift to humanity. I'm tired of his parents telling him he's an NFL Hall of Famer. I'm tired of it. In general, I'm fucking tired of it. 2nd and inches, Von Blue has a lane to the end zone. We're celebrating. They are crowding that right side heavily. In Von Blue, it don't matter. They had a bad defensive front out there. Defensive coordinator failed him on that play. Von Blue with the touchdown, and we take a shocking lead. Did not expect to be here right now because, like I said, they got the speed differential is insane, but we got a lot of work to do still. Oh my. I'm going to have to make this tackle. Wow, they got so much speed. They just sealed off the edge there with authority. Wow. Funny thing is, this team could really run us through the ground like they could. They got more power than us, but I was trying to bait them into that throw, and again, our outside corners, the leverage, the slipperiness is taking a very big toll on them. Defensively, it's going to be count on those turnovers that we got with Tyree last one, the user lurk. Toppins is going to have to make a big play because X's and O's wise, they are better than us at every position. And it's scaring me to death just with the ease that they're running down the field. I know I'm kind of just babbling, but when you get nervous, that's what you got to do. We got a heavy linebacker front out here, so if it's a pass, we are cooked beyond belief. He's going to break off with a sack. You got to be kidding. 3rd and 2. Figure they're going to run here. Could pass it. I could see that there. Definitely those kind of teams. And he's just sitting wide open, the tight end. Kershaw got there late. Fullback tight end University. They tie it right back up. Tony Brewer. Oof. The spin move. He has been using that all year. Sizar, does he have the speed? Oh my God. That linebacker's abilities, I think, just caused that fumble. That's the tough thing. They're going to, that linebacker, whatever those platinum abilities, and here he goes. Floodgates are opening. We don't got the speed. Kershaw takes a shit angle on that one. And that's going to be a touchdown. That was a bad drive for us. Von Blue, can he make a spin? He does. That's been our most successful move all year. Tony Brewer, so patient. Von Blue, I mean, we need to just keep this on the ground. Mwamba, get us that first down. Breaks a tackle. I love the fight out of the shifty little tight end. Going halfback direct, the blocking has been so superb this entire first half. 3rd and 8. Mwamba had another fumble, and we recover it. Carlos, get in there, son. Yes! The linebacker was not fast enough to keep up with our Illinois transfer, Carlos Gillespie. Ties the game right back up. That was a response drive that was needed. Oh, if Chris Holmes had a little awareness there, that was a pick.
Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man.
Found the soft spot in the zone. Good throw by Vizzini. Got to recover. Push him out. Gets it through the contact. That wasn't actually too bad of a coverage by Sweeting, but they struck, and it was tough to see. Larry Funk, did we just complete a bomb against number 18 on the very first play? And Lenora Sellers, the Heisman winner, puts it on the money. The mustard and ketchup on that throw was absolutely phenomenal. Steps up in the pocket. Against all odds, we did not necessarily win the route, but something bad happened there. 97 speed, what can it do for you? Got a Callaway, he overthrew it. I thought we might have a chance at a pick there. Just did what we just did to them. Should not have been in man coverage there. Just a big mistake. This is no defense being played. Lenore Sellers going to step up in the pocket or start running like a lunatic. Again, they're just over pursuing, and Sellers has the ability. Getting it underneath. Timeout. Sellers again, putting his life on the line. Tony Brewer gets open. Can he just get out of bounds? Preserve the time. 7 seconds. We might have time for one more shot to the end zone here, if I had to guess. Could not get it. We had a guy open. Will sink the field goal. I'm disappointed we could not get that pass off. Tries to take it outside. Chris Holmes, we sent a blitz. It gets home. 3rd and 7 coming out of halftime. We've played really scrappy. Done the best we can. We're going to see if this all works out for the best. He's going to scramble out. We do not have a spy. That's just a risk we're going to have to take, you know? Wow. Roy Callaway headhunting out there. He's going to sit down on the route. They had it. Tough times. Man, we are getting blocked into oblivion. I'll take that tackle by Darrell Sweeting. Easy route there. It's academic, really. They fumble it. How do we not get that? Oh, man, they screwed up the snap. That would have been extremely fortuitous if we were to got that. But, I mean, we'll take the loss, but they are still so dangerous. Any play, they can just pop off. Trying to accomplish something, and he's going to get a touchdown off of it. They are just stronger than our cornerbacks, faster, and he hangs on. Good catch by number 12. Going to let Brewer get ahead of steam. Blocking, superb. Tony Brewer does not give a shit about your family. 3rd and 5. The screen absolutely goes nowhere. Broken ass play. Larry Funk cannot get it for us. We turned the ball over on downs. It was about an inch away from getting it. That's unfortunate. Defense is going to have to make a big stop if we're going to have any chance of coming back in this one. If we do not, that route was so filth. Our corners cannot keep up. Got to turn around. Nice knockout. Just academic. He's going to take us for a spin into the end zone. Another touchdown for him. Like I said, they're too strong, too fast. We have no advantages. These are the kind of games that are going to end like this. And we're going to get sacked. No shot on that play. And we're going down again. Sellers cannot make an accurate throw. You hate to see it. Get him in the backfield. Nice tackle, Derek Toppins. 3rd and 5. See what they got. I'm trying to get there. Just did not have enough time. Third and goal. They're going to go for a play action. And something weird happened. I have no clue what that was, but we get a sack, I think. So we will hold him to a field goal. The moral victories. Now I am breaking Ernest Suggs out of his containment. He's been on ice all year. He's like the Fallout 4 intro. We redshirted him. He hasn't played a game all year, so we are allowed up to 4 games. Figure I'll let him out here, see if he can do anything. If not, then it's fine, but he's going to take off early and often, make a move. He's just so dangerous with his legs. I figure, you know what, we're out of this game anyway. We got a 22-point deficit. Might as well let him come out here and get some competition. Mwamba, good catch. That's going to be a pick. I'm just out here throwing this game, apparently. Suggs is just having... He's like, I don't even remember how to play football. I've been on the bench all year. Wow, Marquise, buddy, you're wearing that coveted number 13. That was just a piss-poor attempt. Yeah, that's going to be it. I might give Ernest one more possession to try to achieve something. Then just, we'll get out of here with our heads held high. We gave it a good shot. Just did not have the horses to keep up. Yikes. Good catch by Carlos. Ernest Suggs wants a block, gets it, putting on a freaking clinic. Von Blue, good gainer. Gonna get it quick to Carlos. He has the edge. And Ernest Suggs is going to fight his way in. Did not know what he was doing on that play, but glad to see him get in the game, get a touchdown. Hasn't got to play all year. Solid beast level player. Good TFL. And that's going to do it for the semifinals. The team gave it a good shot. Just were outmatched. That athleticism, that second half, we got worn down. Did not have the depth. But at the end of the day, the team had a successful year, won many awards. You know, we stayed with them step for step, but it's usual in the second half. The depth becomes the concern, the speed, and the athleticism. It's like, they're going to put on a clinic. Christopher Vizina, as advertised, was good. We'll have to see if these guys win the Natty. Lenore Sellers finishes 17 of 27, 205 yards, 2 touchdowns to 0 interceptions. Really had a pretty solid game, but we just could not keep pace with the NASCAR level type shit they were going after. Ernest Suggs gets in for the first time all year, 5 for 8 and 54 yards, interception as well. Rushing wise, nothing to be ashamed of. Tony Brewer 20 for 147 average and 1 touchdown, 3 broken tackles. Von Blue had a very good day as well, 10 for 58 and a touchdown. Sellers had some good rushes, and Ernest Suggs gets himself in the end zone. Carlos finishes with 7 catches, 64 yards, and a touchdown. Mwamba had a pretty solid day. Larry Funk 3 for 85 and a touchdown. Cesar had some nice catches. Pancake-wise, Corey Teal with 5. Tackle leader's going to be Chris Holmes and Roy Calloway. TFL-wise, Chris Holmes gets 3. Tyree Bankston with 2. And in the one club, Dillard, McAllister, Trailer, Jason, Derek Toppins, and Al Robinson Curry. Interception-wise, we got the user lurk with Tyree. Pass deflection-wise, Darrell Sweeting, Callaway, and Bankston with 1. It looks like Clemson did end up beating Oregon in the national championship, so nothing to be ashamed of. We gave them a good run. Proud of the team's effort. And before we finish this season off, we'll take a quick look at everybody's stats. Sellers finishes with 42 touchdowns to 10 interceptions. What a way to go out for this young man. Had a great year, 3,600 yards, a lot of yards on the ground as well. Good to see Frank Dahl get a few throws in there, a few touchdowns. Rushing-wise, Tony Brewer with 1,700 yards, 9 touchdowns. Von Blue also with over 200 carries, almost 1,000 yards, 11 touchdowns. Sellers finishes with 13 touchdowns on the ground, almost 600 yards. And everybody else chipping in. Antoine Pettis, Larry Funk. We had 2 receivers finish over 1,000 yards. Larry Funk with 1,300 yards on only 51 catches with a 26 average, 19 touchdowns on the year. Carlos, The slot machine with 81 for 1,011 touchdowns. Sizod finishes with 4. Mwamba was a pretty big involvement player. Everybody else did some good stuff out there. Antoine Pettis had 3 touchdowns. Marcel got a catch. Good to see the senior Bruce Mayweather went out with a few catches. I'm happy for him. Tackle leader Roy Callaway, Kershaw, and Bankston. And as you can see, everybody had a pretty good year contributing-wise. TFL-wise, Zach Traylor and Robinson Curry had 19. Everybody else, Bankston had 15, 13 for Chris Holmes, 12 for Heflin, Carruthers, and George Bridge. And everyone else contributed a lot as well, can't forget. And Robinson Curry had 12 sacks. Interception-wise, Davion Kershaw with 5. Actually, a lot of our cornerback room was great. Besides, in that last game, 5 for Chris Holmes, Clark Glover, and Darrell Sweeting, 4 for Bankston, User Lurks, 3 for Toppins, and he only played the last half of the season. And Roy Callaway. Deflection-wise, Caleb Clark Glover with 15, Darrell Sweeting with 12, Callaway with 8. Everybody else doing their thing. Forced fumble, Derek Toppins, Curry, and Dillard with 2, and a couple guys with 1. Fumble recovery, 2 for Toppins, 1 for Callaway, Marquise, and Dillard. Did have 2 safeties, both to Zach Traylor. Caleb Clark Glover had 3 pick sixes. Kershaw had 2. Mika was 15 for 19. Can't say it was too bad. I don't remember getting one blocked, but maybe we did. Just out of curiosity, Caleb Clark Glover had 5 pick sixes in his career. That was amazing to watch. But yeah, that is going to do it for that episode. Like I said, not how we wanted it to go, but the team had a great season, gave it a lot of fight. Even in a game where they were outmatched, they did the best they could. So thank you all for watching. Have a good day or night out in this world, and I'll see you in the next episode.